Hey guys, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar. Today I'm going to be showing you some licks from one of the pioneers of funk guitar, Mr. Eddie Hazel. Now primarily known for his work on Funkadelic's first 3 albums, including the epic solo on 1971's Maggot Brain, he also had an incredible solo release in 1977 called Games, Dames, and Guitar Things. You should really check that out, some great stuff there too. The sound was really rooted in kind of psychedelic rock, R&B, soul, but really what struck me about his playing is the feel, and his phrasing is total funk. Unfortunately, yet another amazing player that was lost well before his time, but his playing has lived on through the influence that he has had on successive generations of guitar players. So tune up and let's get started. Alright, this is a great lick, awesome funky phrasing. We're starting on this 1.5 step bend from the 10th fret. So we're going to bend this A note up to the sound of the C note. We're then going to go down to the flat 5, to the 4, and the flat 3rd. So we got, I'm going to go hit that C note, the flat 7 up there. We're going to go back to the 4 note there, the G, and bend it up slightly. So we got back to the flat 3rd, the 4 again, the C note, the flat 7. Ending on the flat 3rd, the F note there at the 10th fret. So what we have all together is starting on the and of 1, 1. It's also worth noting, to get the right kind of feel, I'm doing mostly down picking on the last part of the lick. Just kind of gives you a little bit more aggressive attack. Alright, so all the licks we're doing today are out of D minor. Now this first chord progression underneath was D minor, C to a B flat, but you can play them just over a straight D minor chord as well, just on a vamp. Alright, this lick is really cool. To get the right feel, make sure you follow the tab and do the hammer-ons, pull-offs, and slides in the right places here. We're starting on a bend here at the 12th fret. Bend it up full and release it. And then pull that off to the note there on the 12th fret. You're going to end that little phrase on the D note, the root, at the 12th fret. We're then going to do this little hammer-on pull-off. Then slide from the 12th to the 10th fret, and then pull that off to the 8th fret. Back to the 10th fret, sliding to the 10th, to the 12th, back to the 10th, then pulling off. So what we have so far is then ending the lick at the root, pull that off to the 8th fret, slide back up to the 10th fret, and then hit the octave of that D at the 12th fret. So what we have together is this. Alright, this next lick is probably the most challenging one of the bunch here, but it's really cool. So we are playing kind of behind your blues box position. We're down here, and we're going to start a bend here on the 10th fret with that F note, bending that up full, following that by the G note right there at the 8th fret. Then we're going to slide up from that F note to the G, and we're going to let off on that note really quickly. So we got, then we're going to follow that then with the G note right down here at the 8th fret again. So what we have is, and we're going to do that lick twice. So it sounds like this. And then we're going to follow that by doing the sliding lick once more. Then ending the lick in the D pentatonic, ending on the root there at the 7th fret. So what we have all together . Alright, another really funky lick here. We're starting this on beat 3. 1, 2. That is a half step bend from that B note to the C. 1, 2. I'm then going to go down to this G note here, bend that up full. Here we are so far. 1, 2. I'm then going to go down to the D note. So my 3rd finger there on the D, 2nd finger there on the A. I'm going to slide up then with my 1st finger to the D, and back to the C, the flat 7th. So what you have all together is this. 1, 2. One, two. All right, here's another pretty easy lick here based out of D pentatonic. I'm going to start with the bend right here at the 12th fret, bending this G note up full from the 4th beat. So 1, 2, 3. Right there, that was the root, the A note, the 5th, ending on that C note. You can play that with your 3rd finger if you like as well. Then going to go back to the G note, bend that up, but hold it really short, only kind of a 16th note. To the F, back to the G, back to the F, slightly bent, and then ending the lick on the D, the root. So what we have all together is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed these 5 Eddie Hazel licks, some really nice stuff. If you haven't already, make sure you go and check out his work with P-Funk and then also his solo stuff, some great stuff there as well. As always, if you did enjoy the lesson, please like, share, and subscribe, and come by TastyGuitar.com, where I have a lot of other free lessons for you, and I do offer private instruction via Skype. This has been Rick. Thank you.